Hello Manoj, how are you? Hello Tripura, Telugu. Oh wow, what's the name? Tripura, Telugu. Amai. Hello, hello. Hello students, hi, how are you? Welcome to NTSE Juggernaut, in which we are covering flashback. That is, we are trying to solve questions which were asked in NTSE Stage 1 or Stage 2, or maybe they are exactly the replica of those questions with slight changes, so that आपको थोड़ा सा competitive environment मिले. Right. चलिए, hello Rhythm, how are you? कैसी है जनता? So we are about to start with the session now. Okay. Fine. So geared up for the session. चलिए. So NTSE के कुछ question practice करने हैं हमें, and all these questions will be good for both Stage 1 and Stage 2 aspirants. If you are a junior student, then obviously mental ability of any sort is helpful to you. अच्छा, आज फिर से किसी का birthday है? Okay, I guess this is a daily practice now. Everyone is posting here that they have got their birthday, but our best wishes are always with you, irrespective of कि आपका birthday है या special day है या कुछ भी और है. Our best wishes are with you. So whosoever has got their birthday today, all the best and best wishes from the whole VOS family, right? चलिए. So let's move on to the session. Hello Vijaya, कैसे हैं आप? Fine. Okay. So we are starting with the questions, and before we move on to the questions, I would like to tell you something in concern to NTSE. For all those who are juniors, that is, if you are a 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th class student, it is always good to start with mental ability early, because there are a lot many varieties, there are a lot many questions, and it's all about practice. More you practice, more will be the speed and more is the accuracy. And if I talk of particularly 10th class or 11th class aspirants, 11th class, those who are targeting for NTSE Stage 2, right? For them, obviously, the date is 14th of February for their Stage 2 examination, so they need to gear up for the same. And if you are an NTSE Stage 1 aspirant who is waiting for NTSE Stage 1 to happen, even for you also, all these questions are helpful, and you should be solving them side by side, and you should try to post the answer so that I could check that whether you are posting the right answer or not, right? Chaliye. So, okay, very good. चलिए, आपका NTSE Stage 2 14th को है. All the best to all those who have got their NTSE Stage 2 examination on 14th of February, and all the best to all those who are still waiting for their NTSE Stage 1 to happen, because this year two things are happening sort of simultaneously. Because of the delay in NTSE Stage 2 of the previous session, right, it is happening in February, it is happening on February 14th, and for many states NTSE Stage 1 is yet to happen. Right, so they both are coinciding, or they both are passing in the same month, that is January, February time, like we had a conjuncture of planets also few months back, right? Okay, you are in class 8th Rhythm. Okay, yes, let's start. Absolutely. Who was that? That was Keshav. Okay, fine Keshav, let's start. बिल्कुल सही बोल रहे हैं आप. चलिए. So first question for all of you. I'm starting with the first question, and as I've already said, we have picked questions from NTSE Stage 1 and Stage 2. Some are direct replicas of old questions, some are tweaked questions. Tweaked questions means we have changed the statement so that you are in position to face the challenge a bit, right? Keshav, you have got 140 plus in Odisha. Sounds. Okay, acha, for sure, Keshav, for sure. Chaliye. And if you are scoring that much, Keshav, you should get enrolled for Stage 2 batch properly, right? Watching sessions is good, but proper testing and enrollment is required, and that is free actually for Stage 1 qualifiers. Fine. So we are starting with the first question. The question says, if the pattern is 87, 56, 11 and 0, then create a pattern starting from 86 instead of 87, and then predict what will be the value of B. Now this is one commonly asked variety of NTSE Stage 2, where you get two series. From the first series you need to decode that what is the pattern, and in the second series you need to substitute that logic, and you need to get on to the values of certain elements. Like in our question, we are targeting the value of B, right? Okay, so let's start with the practice. Anyone interested in posting the answer? कोई post करना चाहे बच्चा? Okay, I repeat once again. You have got one pattern, and you have to decode that pattern. After decoding that pattern, you have to apply the same logic onto the second series, and then after applying that, you need to check what will be the value of B. And we have got options as 32, 12, 4, 0. बच्चे आप 12 पोस्ट कर रहे हैं. Okay, Fine. Who is this? This is Akshat Shah. Very good, Akshat. Let's see what the answer is. Solving करते हैं थोड़ा सा. Okay. Now, if I look at this particular series, which has got only 4 numbers and it's a special series, the most important number is this and this. We are getting 56 and we have got 87 over here. And we know that 8 into 7 gives us 56. That means at the first level, at the step number 1, we are multiplying the digits. But if I look at 56, how come I'm getting 11? Because 5 into 6 is 30. So that means multiplication is not getting continued. That means the next step is addition. You are getting 11. After 11, you are getting 0. That means the last step is the step of subtraction. That means multiplication, addition, subtraction is the phenomena which is taking place. So we need to apply the same on 86. So 86, multiplication, that is 48. Then 4 plus 8, so that is 12. So this is the value of A, this is the value of B, and then so on. So we were interested only in B. He may ask you the other values also. So you have rightly answered that. That is 12. आप इसे बहुत सारे बच्चों ने सही पोस्ट किया. Awesome. I hope that is clear. और अगर clear है तो थोड़े से thumbs up, थोड़े से smiley ताकि मुझे पता चल जाए. It is clear to all of you, right? फटाफट आंसर भी देख लीजिए और solution भी दोबारा शायद आएगा हमारे सामने. Yes, we have got the solution, right? You can have a look that what is the pattern. And for all those who are clear with this or who were in position to solve this on their own, some smileys, some thumbs up for yourself also because you were awesome in solving this question correctly, right? Okay, so let's move on to the second question. That was the first question for the day. We are moving on to the second question. We have got a short session today because आज आपके लिए NTSE में बहुत कुछ है. I guess you have got a session at 1:30 also, at around 3:30 also you have got a session, right? So be prepared for the same. The series is going on, right, for NTSE Stage 1 and Stage 2 aspirants, and for all those who are targeting NTSE for the next year, we उनकी तो lottery है because they are getting benefited because of Stage 1 also and because of Stage 2 also, right? चलिए, so let's go to the next question. Question number 2, which is directly from Stage 2 2019 paper. Stage 2 2019 paper. Now these questions are termed as analytical reasoning questions. Analytical reasoning questions means which are not belonging to any particular variety, but you need to just use your brains or you need to wisely use the options to move on to the answer. Okay, Jagrit, I will take care of that. Hello Navodaya, how are you? Fine. So the question says four friends decided to play a game of badminton and just a second, bacha. There's a problem with the mic, so let me correct it. Yep. Okay. Am I audible and visible? Good afternoon, Himanshu. Am I audible and visible? Thank you, Vikas. Thank you. Am I audible and visible? Am I audible and visible? Students, am I audible and visible? Okay, fine. So let's continue then. Now the question is from Stage 2 2019. It's an analytical reasoning question. The question says 4 friends decided to play a game of badminton. Each of the 5 players against each other, against every other friend, right? So 5 friends are there. They are playing with each other, and he says the winner gets 2 points for each game. He or she wins and the loser gets 0. जो win करेगा उसको 2 points मिलने वाले हैं. That has been told to us. Then which of the following cannot represent the score of 5 friends? इनमें से कौन सा ऐसा बंदा है जो गलत है, whose score is wrong? And people are posting the answer. Very good. So you are posting answer as C. Okay, let's have a look. 5 friends are there, and let's consider a case that out of 5 friends, this is the person who wins all 4 games which he plays with other 4. I repeat, let's suppose this is the person who plays with rest of the 4 and wins all the games. So if he wins all the games, his score will be 8. Now if he wins all the games and get a score of 8, that means all these rest of the 4 students or 4 friends have lost 1 game. And if they have lost 1 game, their score can't be 8. Their score can't be 8 because 8 is the maximum score. But if we look at the options, this is the only option which shows 2 persons or 2 friends getting a score of 8, which is not possible. I repeat once again. मैं दोबारा explain करता हूँ that let's suppose there is a friend and he wins all. He wins all games. तो उसका score क्या होगा? 8. There is a friend who wins all the games, then his score will be 8. If he has won all the games, that means rest 4 have lost at least 1 game. So if they have lost 1 game, that means at the max they can get a score of 6. So that means a doubling of the score of 8 is not possible. Doubling of the score of 8 is not possible, which shows that 2 friends have won 4 games, which is not possible, right? If the first friend is winning all 4 games, which he is playing with rest 4, that means other person would be having a score lesser than 8. So that's a very simple analytical problem which was asked in 2019, and every year in stage 2 we are in habit of getting such questions which are new, for which you need to use your brain and you need to look at the options also. So this was a question which was primarily based on options. चलिए थोड़ा सा देखें आगे. Yes, so this is the answer, 882200. We are moving on to the next question, and for all those who were in position to get this question correct on their own, please यार थोड़े thumbs up, थोड़े smiley बनते हैं आपके खुद के लिए, because if you have solved this without any help, and especially if you are solving this question for the very first time, then it is really awesome. If you are already practicing books and you have already gone through this question and then you are in position to recall, then that is okay. That shows you are a focused student. But if you have solved for the very first time and you are getting this question correct with the options, awesome. Moving on to the next question. Third question, again, pattern is there, series, one of the most commonly asked variety of NTSE Stage 1 and 2. We have got 4 options with this. So 3, 5, 10, 20, 37. And the options are 77, 78, 61, 63. So you need to check what is happening, what is the rule for this, and accordingly you have to post the answer. Okay, Vijaya, very good. Hello, Adhira. Fine. 3, 5, 10, 20, 37. What's happening? You need to check. Is this the case of differences? क्या ये differences का case है? Means हमारा पहला hit and trial क्या रहता है? We look for differences. A difference of 2, a difference of 5, a difference of 10, a difference of 17. Now, 2, 5, 10, 17, right? So, what next? Again, we shall be looking for differences. The moment I land up at this 3, 5, 7, I feel really very happy because 3, 5, 7 shows me that the next gap could be 9. 3, 5, 7. But it could be a case that they are just following the prime numbers 3, 5, 7, and the next could be 11. So I can get 9, I can get 11, depending on if I am getting 9, I would be placing 26 here. If I am getting 11, I would be placing 28 here, right? So if I place 26 over here, I am getting 63 as the answer. And if I place 28 over here, I am getting 75 as the answer. I am getting 75 as the answer. I repeat once again. एक बार दोबारा से देखिए. Let's go for method of differences. Method of differences means I am just looking for the gaps. 3 and 5 has got a gap of 2, a gap of 5, a gap of 10, a gap of 17, and we are not aware. Next, a gap of 3, a gap of 5, a gap of 7. So 3, 5, 7, 3, 5, 7. So that means what we are observing over here is 3, 5, 7 means it could be odd numbers. So the next is 9. It could be prime numbers. So the next can be 11 also, right? After 7. That means if I am looking for 9 and 11 over here, 9 or 11 over here, 9 means 26 over here because 17 and 9 will give you 26. 17 and 11 will give you 28. So 26 and 28. 26 and 28 means we are getting either 63 or we are getting answer as that is usse do zyada 65, not 75. We are getting answer as 65. Sorry for that. Right? Chali. I hope that is clear to all. 63 ही post किया था सभी ने. None from options. हिमांशु आप बोल रहे हैं none है आंसर, क्यों है भाई बताइए फटाफट. 63 is correct. 63 एक लॉजिक से तो बन गया. With one logic 63 is the right answer. We may land up at 65 also. Yes, Adhira, 63 is fine. We need to look at the options. Ki options kya hai? Of course, we can apply lot many logics on this, right? Why so? Because at this point, when you are getting 3, 5, 7, you can land on any of the logics. You may say, sir, what they have done is they have just doubled the value of 3 and subtracted 1. Double the value of 5, subtracted 3. Now double the value of 7 and subtract 5. Again, you land up at 9, right? चलिए, I hope that is clear to all. सबको clear हो गया. So जिनसे solve हो गया तो थोड़े से स्माइली और थोड़े से आप thumbs up बना सकते हैं फटाफट. So one answer is 63. Now have a look at the another pattern of gaps. When we talk of gaps, right? So we were having yes, have a look. So when we were talking about gaps like this, again they have also got a pattern, that is 1 square plus 1, 2 square plus 1, 3 square plus 1, and then 4 square plus 1, right? So if I'm looking for the next gap, it has to be 5 square plus 1. 5 square plus 1. So 5 square plus 1 means I'm getting 26. So if I'm getting 26, again I'm landing up at 63. Right? So you may apply any particular logic. It's totally up to you. Right? Chali. So that's clear to all. Let's go to the next question now. Again from patterns 6, 20, 36, 48, 50 dash or dash 50, 48, 36, 26. Options are 20, 36, 40, 44. Quickly. Again linked to old NTSE stage 1, stage 2 questions, right? फटाफट solve कीजिए. आसान question है, आराम से हो सकता है. Oh, sorry. Okay, Himanshu, that was not 75 actually. That was 65. 2 का gap था. So that was the problem. But I hope that is clear now. We need to focus the options. If we are in position to land up to one of the options with the logic, then our logic is perfect, right? Because if I talk of any series, I guess with lot of permutation, combination or mathematical operations, you can converge series to lot many different values, right? Or you can diverge the series to lot many values depending on what operation you are applying. So the main thing is the options, which keeps our focus to that particular level, right? चलिए, so फिलहाल क्या है अपने पास? We have got some even numbers. Options are also even. We have got dash 50, 48. But there is a problem. What is the problem? The problem is that the series is continuously increasing. The series is continuously increasing, but the options are smaller. You can see the series is increasing. So we may expect that the answer has to be more than 50. But in the options, there is no option which is more than 50, right? So that is the catch. That's why I wished कि हम इसको दोबारा से practice कर ले. Although I had covered this question in the class also, right? But चलिए. Okay, 44, 63, B option, that is 36, fine. What else? Anything else? Fine. अब देखिए, now this is a special question and some people are posting the logic also. Very good, Vijaya, very good. You are absolutely right. You are posting the right logic. That's perfectly okay. Let's have a look at the logic. थोड़ा सा hit and trial मारते हैं, right? So 6 is a special number. 6 is a special number, 20 is a special number. Why they are special? Because they are following a pattern. They are following a pattern जो हमें decode करना है. So what is that pattern? 20 का तो बहुत प्यारा pattern है. 2 into 2 into 5. 2 into 2 into 5. So that is very much clear. इसके बगल में there is a number which is 1 into 1 into 6. Now have a look at the pattern. 5, 6, 2, 1. Now the 36 will be 3 into 3 into 4. Have a look at the pattern. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. 6, 5, 4. Now moving on to 48. 48, it is 4 into 4 into, that is 3. Is the pattern moving okay? Perfectly okay. We have got 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. We have got 6, 5, 4 and 3. Next. Moving on to 5, 5, 2. 50. Moving on to 6, 6, 1. So what is that? 36. Now the problem in this question is 36 is getting repeated. That's why even when we are guessing, we are not in position to guess 36 because it is already there in the series. Moreover, as the series was increasing, we expect that the next number will be a number which is more than 50, which is not in the options. So that's why this question is very special, right? चलिए, निर्मित आप किसका आंसर बता रहे हैं बच्चे? 63 was the previous answer, absolutely right. आपने सही बताया, पिछले क्वेश्चन का आंसर था वो. 36 is right, अक्षत, for this question. I hope clear है अब सभी को. फिर भी एक बार दोबारा देख लीजिए. Yes, have a look. So 36 is the answer and this is the pattern which we are following. I hope clear है, and if it is clear, तो यार थोड़े से thumbs up बनाइए खुद के लिए if you are in position to solve. And जिनको question पसंद आया, if you feel that the question was good, you learned something good out of it, some thumbs up, some smileys, right? And of course, session like तो आप कर ही सकते हैं जब भी आप चाहें तो. We are moving ahead. This is clear. फटाफट post some thumbs up so that I could move ahead with the next question. Chaliye, fine. I am moving ahead on to the next question now. Okay. Now the next question is from number puzzles, which says if 29 minus 1 is 30, 9 minus 1 is 10, 14 minus 1 is 15, based on the above logic, what will be the value of 11 minus 1? I repeat, if 29 minus 1 is 30, 9 minus 1 is 10, 14 minus 1 is 15, based on the above logic, what will be the value of 11 minus 1? Now this is a pattern which is a kind of puzzle, but when we say number puzzle, that means kuch to hatke hoga. There must be something different which is there in the question. That's why we are covering here so that you know how to solve this now. Okay, okay. Fine. I'll give you one hint. The hint is Roman numbers. The hint is Roman numbers and it is about lines. The hint is Roman numbers and it is about lines. The hint is Roman numbers and it is about lines. Look, many students are in habit of calculating because options may be aisa hai, and you may use this logic. That's why you are posting this answer that 29 minus 1 is 28, but the answer is 2 more than that. Actually, instead of subtracting, you are adding. That appears something like that only. 9 minus 1, instead of writing 8, you are writing 10. Instead of writing 13, you are writing 15. So instead of writing 10, you would be writing 12. This is one logic which people apply, and that's why they say answer is 12. And frankly speaking, if 12 is there in the options, you can tick that option. With this logic. That's perfectly okay. But I'm not going to discuss that particular logic or that particular answer. As I've already given you a hint that let's consider something in concern to Roman numbers. So let's try something in concern to Roman numbers. 9. So what is 9? This is 9. This is 1. So when you are subtracting 1 from 9 in the case of Roman numbers, we are just removing the line. And we are landing up at 10. Similarly, when we talk of 14, this is 14, you are subtracting 1, we are cancelling these lines, we are landing up at 15. Similarly, when we talk of 29, probably like this, right? And we are subtracting 1 line, we are landing up at 30, right? So if in this manner I move on to 11, and I subtract 1, I would be landing upon 10. So with the logic of Roman numbers or cancellation of lines, you can land up on the value of 10 also. I hope that is clear to all. So there are two logics which are working on the question and there are two options also available. You may apply another logic also. It's totally up to you. आप जो भी लगाना चाहें. But I hope it is clear to all. Right? चलिए. Let's move on to the next question now. Yes. Oh, I thought answer highlight नहीं हो रखा. Answer highlight हो रखा है. Right? 10 is the answer. So 10 is the answer with one logic and 12 is the answer with other logic. So we are moving ahead on to the next question. Yep, this is the logic which I was explaining. If you are not clear about the logic which I had explained, you can always pause and you can check it, right? Okay, moving back to stage 2 2018-19 question, right? A question of number puzzles. A question of number puzzles. Yes, because 12 is perfectly okay. Even if you are taking the option as 12, you would be getting full marks, and by chance if NTSE picks answer as 10 by chance, you can challenge that answer because after NTSE paper they give you the opportunity to challenge the answer key, right? So you can challenge the answer key with your logic. चलिए फिलहाल के लिए the question says a big number diagram. You have got 3 at the middle, 26, 15, 9, 7, 32, 18, 6, 8, 4, and you have got another diagram and you have got 4 options, 4, 5, 6 and none. So you have to check which is the answer. Quickly. Any answers? C, 6 is the answer. Okay, we'll check. Post the logic. Post the logic. If you are saying the answer Muhammad, Sajid, Vijaya, if you feel that the answer is C, please post the logic. If you feel the answer is C, please post the logic. If you feel that the answer is C, bache, please post the logic. What is the logic? How come you are getting C? Means you are supporting the answer as 6. So you are saying answer will be 6. How come the answer is 6? I will give you one hint also. I will give you some hint also. Look, whenever you have got bigger numbers, and at the middle you have got smaller numbers, right? You need to always check that what is happening, right? Means 26, 15, 9, 7 and resulting in 3. That means either they are going for subtraction, or they are going for under root, or maybe they are going for both, because addition, multiplication, squaring, that results in increasing the value. Subtraction, division, under root always results in lowering the value. So we are getting an answer which is lower, means the middle number is lower than rest of the 4 numbers. That means with certain operations of maybe divide or subtraction or under root, we have landed on to the option of 3. So you have said answer, अच्छा, very good. विजया ने लॉजिक पोस्ट किया. ही सेज भाई 33 में 15 ऐड कर दो तो 48 बनता है, और 48 में से 12 उड़ा दो 36 बनता है, और फिर उसका अंडर रूट ले लो. एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट विजया. आपका लॉजिक इस पे चला के देखिए. 26 and 7 is 33, और 33 में से अगर आप उड़ा दें दैट इज दिस वन, दैट इज 24, तो यू आर लैंडिंग अबाउट 9 एंड द अंडर रूट. सो आप अंडर स्क्वायर रूट, अच्छा आपने स्क्वायर रूट लिखा. ओके, आई वाज अनेबल टू सी दैट स्क्वायर रूट सिंबल. Absolutely right, मोहम्मद साजिद, बिल्कुल सही बताया आपने. Have a look. What is going on over here is, so 26 plus 7 is 33 and 15 plus 9 is 24. So you subtract these two and you go for under root. This results in 3. Similarly, if you will move on to this one, 32 and 8, this is 40. You go on to this, 18 and 6, that gives you 12. Sorry, 24, and then you subtract. So the under root of 16 gives you 4. I hope that is clear. Similarly, 33 plus 15, so that gives us 48. 8 and 4 gives us 12. subtraction gives us 36, under root gives us 6 as the answer. So I hope that is clear to all. Rightly posted by many of the students. Harsh was right, Mohammad Sajid was right, Vijay was right. So जो बच्चों से ये नहीं बना था, अगर आपको ये समझ आ गया, थोड़े से smileys, थोड़े से thumbs up, and obviously thumbs up for all those who had posted the right answer, right? So 3-4 students posted the right answer with the logic also. So thumbs up to them also, because they were in position to solve this correctly. This is old NTSE Stage 2 question given in almost all books, right? And the methodology is now clear to you. Chaliye, let's move ahead. So the answer is 6, and this is the logic as I was explaining. Under root of opposite numbers, आप चाहे तो pairing कर लें, आप चाहे तो addition कर लें, right? It's up to you. You can apply any of the logic. Means आप चाहे तो पेयरिंग करके चलाएं कि 26 में से 15 गया, 9 में से 7 गया, इस तरीके से. आप चाहे तो एडिशन करके फिर सब्ट्रैक्शन कर लें. इट्स अप टू यू, राइट? ओके, मूविंग ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट वन. फाइंड द नेक्स्ट टू नंबर्स. 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 Quickly, the numbers are 14, 82, 56, 130, 60, 252. Now whenever we are in position to see a series where there is jumbling of numbers, the first thing which strikes to our brain is that there is mixing of series, which is not always the case. I repeat, we tend to feel that there is mixing of series, which is not always the case. तो होता ये है, many times when we see that the numbers are intermingled, what we do is we separate them out and making our life more miserable, because if there are total 6 numbers, they get down to 3, and then we feel, अरे यार ये क्या हो गया? Fine. Any answers? Fine. You can see the series was increasing down and down. Means no proper pattern is there. That's why I am saying the question is slightly special, and you need to observe that there are 6 numbers. अगर आप इनको separate out भी करते हैं तो भी आपका pattern कुछ नहीं बन रहा. Means if you are separating them as 3 numbers and 3 numbers, even then you are not getting any result. That means something special is there about this question, right? So what is that special thing that you need to check out of this? And he is asking for the next 2 numbers. Next 2 numbers. Okay, got it. Yuvraj says got it. Very good, Yuvraj. You are saying C. But post the logic. If you are saying the answer is 6715, then please post the logic. If you feel that the answer is 16, answer is C, please post the logic. Arre वाह विजय, बिल्कुल सही है आपका logic. विजय, आपका logic is absolutely right. Absolutely right. So that is 14. What is the double of 14? The double of 14 is 28. Reverse the digits. Reverse the digits. 82. Then we are moving on to the next one, that is 28. Sorry. Okay, I should write again. 14 into 2 is this. You reverse the digits and you get 82. Similarly, we are getting, that is the next one, 56. 56, use the logic. And we are getting 26, use the logic. चलिए, बन गया पैटर्न आपके सामने. Now we have got the reverse is 25, you multiply it by 2, you get on to 50. So if you get on to 50, your answer is 50, 10. I hope that is clear to all. What we are doing over here is डबलिंग हो रहा है, रिवर्स हो रहा है, नथिंग स्पेशल इज हैपनिंग अदर देन दिस, बट दिस इज एक्चुअली वेरी स्पेशल, राइट? ओके, बिल्कुल सही है, दैट इज एब्सोल्युटली फाइन, राइट? सो दैट्स एब्सोल्युटली फाइन। आप इसको रिवर्स करके, ओके, सॉरी, अगर आप चाहे तो ओके, इस स्टेप के लिए आप चेंज कर सकते हैं, राइटली सेड, यस आई विल चेंज दैट फॉर यू। दिस इज 41 into 2, right? Now it is fine. I hope that is clear. 41 2s are 82. That is okay now. चलिए, clear to all? एक बार इसको सिस्टमैटिक वे से दोबारा देख लीजिए। आंसर आपका 50 और 10 है। क्यों है? सॉरी, what we are doing over here is reverse double, reverse double, reverse double, reverse double, that is reverse double. I hope that is clear, right? चलिए, फाइन, ठीक हो गया, लिखने में गलती थी। Now I hope everyone is clear about this. आगे बढ़ते हैं, फाइन। ओके, फाइंड द टू नंबर्स फॉर द लास्ट कैलकुलेशन। अरे बाप रे, इतना बड़ा नंबर पजल का क्वेश्चन, राइट? इतना बड़ा नंबर, ओके, सो व्हाट वाज दैट? थीटा वाज सेइंग समथिंग, फाइन। So the question says 6 plus 4 equals to 210, 9 plus 2 equals to 711, and so on. So which are the two numbers which will result in 123? Which are the two numbers which will result in 123? So that is the question. That is the question. I repeat, you need to decode the pattern, that what is going on, right? And how come we are getting such big numbers? And then you need to check that which two numbers will result in 123. That is the question. Shankar, if you have applied to IOQM, my request to you is do fill firstly the Google form. Yesterday I had conducted one IOQM quiz. In that I had shared a Google form. Do fill that Google form. And we are launching a camp for the next stage, which you can always attend from 21st. All those who are maths enthusiasts, they can attend INMO camp irrespective of whether they clear IOQM or not, right? So they can attend, because IOQM is just few days away. It is happening on 17th. Fine, rightly answered by many of the students. देखिए फटाफट. Now we have got a 3-digit number. Let's divide that number into two parts. 6 plus 4 is 10, and 6 minus 2 is 2. 9 plus 2 is 11, and 9 minus 2 is 7. 8 plus 5 is 13, and 8 minus 5 is 3. 5 plus 2 is 7, and 5 minus 2 is 3. 7 plus 6 is 13, 7 minus 1 is 1. Similarly, 9, 8 is 17, and the difference is 1. Similarly, I am looking for two numbers which result in 123. And those two numbers are 12 and 11. 12 and 11, their sum is 23, their difference is 1. Their sum is 23 and their difference is 1. So the answer is, that is 12 and 11. फटाफट बताइए, is it clear? Yes, no. Ashish, if you have not participated in IOQM, बच्चे, then INMO camp is of no use to you. Then obviously the participation is not allowed. INMO camp is allowed only for all those who have applied to IOQM. Fine. Chaliye, let's move ahead. And it's a free camp. Yes, it's a free camp. No charges are there, because it's by VOS, and VOS never charges you anything, right? And whenever there are charges, they are very nominal in terms of registration, but for camp there are no registration charges. Chaliye, let's move ahead. I hope सबको clear है. So the answer is, अरे फटाफट बताइए, clear है? Yes ना? When is INMO camp? Sunny, INMO camp is starting from 21st of this month. That is 21st January. We are launching INMO camp. Fine. So we are moving ahead. We are moving ahead on to the next question. I guess we are about to move on to the end part of the session. देखिए जरा फटाफट. Yes, so 12 plus 1 is okay. 12 plus 11 is okay. We are moving on to okay. So fine. Next question. Find the missing number. Again a number puzzle question. On app means what are you asking bache? Ashish, there are many things which are coming up, but currently as IOQM is about to come, so we are supporting students for IOQM and we are supporting students for INMO also. So even if they are unable to crack IOQM, they are in position to attend INMO camp for free. And for the same, you just need to fill the Google form. And by chance, if you are a maths enthusiast and you have not applied to IOQM, even then you should fill that Google form, because it may happen that they may give you a call and may register you for the same. But filling that Google form with authentic information is very important. अच्छा 2 पक्का 7 अरे बाप रे 2 तो फिर none of these option हो जाए. अच्छा 2 second option बता रहे हैं आप. Okay, people are saying 7. Fine, we will check. Okay, now this is one of the commonly asked questions of NTSE stage 1 and 2, right? You need to decode the pattern that how come we are getting 19 from 3-4, we are getting 29 from 4-5, we are getting 21 from 5-6, we are getting 19 from 1 and 9. So that is the key. You are telling me the logic as, arre wah, very good Sahil, very good, very good. Your logic seems to be okay to me. Chaliye, let's apply that logic. 3 into 4 is 12, 3 plus 4 is 7, and their sum is 19. 4 into 5 is 20, and 4 plus 5 is 9. So their sum is 29. Similarly, 1 plus 3. So 1 into 3 is 3, 1 plus 3 is 4. So their total has to be 7. Their total has to be 7. So this is one of the logics. This is one of the logics, and people are posting answer as A. Okay, you are saying answer is 6. Tell me what's the logic? People are saying answer as B. So with one logic we are landing up at 7. So if other student is going for any other logic, then do post. Okay, very easy question. Great. अरे मैं तो चाहता हूँ सारे क्वेश्चन आपको बहुत इजी लगे, क्योंकि जब आपको क्वेश्चन आते हैं तो वो आसान लगते हैं. That is really very good. Means and there is one more thing. When we sit for the paper now, when we sit for the paper, maybe a mock test or maybe for the final exam at the center, right? Then we are under pressure. So your practice matters a lot. More you practice, lesser will be the pressure in the final exam when you would be sitting and you would be appearing. NTSE Stage 2 ka. Sunny, NTSE Stage 2 batch is already going on for all those who have cleared NTSE Stage 1. That is already running, right? Okay, so people are posting, still posting. How 5 plus 6 is 21? How 5 plus 6 is 21? Okay, 5 plus 6 21 कैसे है? That is the question. Very good. बताइए भाई 1 plus 9 अगर हम ये logic लगाते हैं, that is we are multiplying the numbers, then how come we are getting 21? How come we are getting 21? I guess it should not be 21 in that case. Is it working on 9? Check कीजिए. Yes, it is working on 9. Perfectly okay. That is 1 into 9 is 9 and 1 plus 9 is 10. So the total has to be 19. So the total has to be 19. It is working on this. But what about this? Is it working on 21? Right question asked by many of the students. Yes, Dhairya is saying no, 21 is not. It's not working on 21. It's not working on 21. In that case, it has to be 32. In that case, it has to be 32. If we are thinking of this logic, then it has to be, right? Sorry, not even 21. In that case, it has to be 41. If we are thinking of this logic, it has to be this only, right? Yeah, it should be 41 instead of 21. Okay, I think it should be 41. People are telling me it should be 41. चलिए, for the time being, as we have chosen one logic, अब इसको 41 के अकॉर्डिंगली सॉल्व कर लेते हैं. अब इसको 41 के अकॉर्डिंगली सॉल्व कर लेते हैं. Not 31, I guess it should be 41, because 5 6 30, 5 6 11, it should be 41 instead of 21, right? Because the logic is working on all the numbers except one number. So it could be a case that it's just a typo error. It may be the case, right? कि typo error हो सकता है ये. Need not to worry about that. चलिए एक बार आंसर चेक कर लेते हैं, उसे फर्दर कंफर्म हो जाएगा कि yes, the answer is 7. The answer is 7, and for that we need to write this as 41. For that we need to write this as 41. Right. The logic is absolutely right. That is, yes. Look, Look, 41 is here. So there was a correction in the previous slide, right? Our logic was perfectly okay, but there was a misprinting, right? So it is 41. Right? Now I hope it is clear to all. चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं. Let's move to the next one. I guess we are moving on to the end part. We are heading to the end. देखें end. Yes, we are moving on to the end part. So in the previous session, that is last week, I had asked you one challenge problem which was in concern to Venn diagrams, and I had covered Venn diagrams beautifully. और बहुत सारे बच्चों ने बताया था मुझे कि उनको बहुत पसंद आया. तो in that session of Venn diagrams, I had asked you one question, and this was the question. This was the question which was asked from all of you in the previous session of Venn diagrams, and answer to this question is 22, and the answer was rightly given by, the answer is 22, and for that you were supposed to draw this diagram. I request for all those who have not attended Venn diagram of the previous class, do go on the playlist and do check Venn diagrams so that you are in position to solve this question. The answer to the question is, because in the end the question was asked, the number of students who take exactly one subject. So exactly one subject is this, right? 6, 9, 15, 15 and 7, 22. So 22 was the answer of the previous question. But I am moving on to today's question after telling you the names of all those जिन्होंने सही आंसर दिए. So the answer to the previous week's problem was rightly given by Sumit Mukherjee, Lokeswaran, Vaishalini, Aditya, Saksham, Pratiksha, Ashanvit, Himanshu. So all these students had posted the right answer. Now I am coming on to today's challenge problem. Right? So make sure that you post the answer and you post the logic also along with your name. I also request you, if you have applied to NTSE Stage 1, Stage 2 or IOQM or to maybe multiple examination, do post that, because that helps us in knowing the pulse of the students who are watching our lectures. Because it may be a case that you are targeting certain exam and we are not covering that exam on our channel. So in that case, we will try our best to support you in that particular exam if you will let us know that in which all exams you are interested in, right? So let's move on to the okay. This is today's challenge problem. You need to post the answer in the comment box with your name, with your class, with your targeted exam. So the question says, if we write counting from 100 to 1000, then for how many times we shall be writing digit 0? Very interesting, very easy question, right? I have covered this similar variety many times on YouTube also and in classes also. The question says, if we will... Okay. The question says, if we are writing the... that is counting from 100 to 1000, then for how many times digit 0 shall be appearing in that, both included. That means if you will write 100, you will get 2 zeros, you will write 1000, you will get 3 zeros. If you will write 101, again 0 is there, 102, again 0 is there, you will write 200, again zeros are there, right? So the question is, if you are writing all the counting from 100 to 1000, then for how many times digit 0 will appear? So that is your question, that's your homework question. Do post the answer today only. And today there are many sessions which are lined up for you all on VOS. Do watch all these sessions. Every teacher is trying his or her best to give you the best, right? So do watch all the sessions, maybe at 1:30, maybe at 3 or 3:30, whichever session is there, do watch that. Chali. So with this, we move on to the end part. This is today's challenge problem. I repeat once again, post your answers in the comment box. Right? Post your answer in the comment box with your name, with your class, with your targeted exams, right? Chaliye. Bye for now. Take care and keep on learning at Vedantu. I will meet you next week now, right? And for all those who are attending this particular session, a mental ability session, after a week or so, Happy New Year to all of you. May God bless you with a wonderful year ahead, full of lot of academic learning, good health, right? And prosperity, right? Chaliye. Bye for now. Arre wah. Answer bhi aane shuru ho gaye. Sunny says 102, 172. Well, whatever your answer is, please post that in the comment box. Once the session ends, please post the same in the comment box, not in the chat box. Bachche, ye chat to abhi khatam ho jayega. Post that in the comment box, right? Chaliye, we finish over here only. Bye for now. Take care. All the best and keep on learning at Vedantu. Bye.